This video is about the recent controversial issue on why vaccination is made compulsory. In the international scene, each country has its own vaccination policies, which varies in the form of compulsory vaccination to incentives created to encourage childhood vaccinations, especially for the more common diseases. Compulsory childhood vaccination have been adopted by some countries, while countries like the United Kingdom have thoughts to mandate childhood vaccinations in recognition of health and other benefits that it may bring. Many diseases such as diphtheria, pertussis, whooping cough, smallpox, thought to be the world's deadliest disease, measles, mumps, and rubella are hardly heard of in today's world. In the past, such diseases announced the arrival of a death sentence due to the absence of cures. However, a breakthrough in medical research came in the 1700s when a scientist, Edward Jenner, made an observation that milkmaids who were infected by a mild form of disease called cowpox were not susceptible to smallpox. A series of experiments began leading to the discovery of vaccinations. Vaccines are prepared using a weakened or dead strain of a virus, which are then injected into the body. They offer big protection in small packages by allowing the body to go through a dry run, generating and accumulating antibodies to fight against disease before the body is exposed to real-world viruses. This helps prevent the spread of highly contagious and deadly diseases. Though vaccines can prevent diseases, concerns have been raised over the safety of its use. Health risks may be related to the vaccine itself, compliance and administration and immunization program issues. People are worried over side effects, which can range from mild adverse to even death. Firstly, a link has been made between the MMR vaccine and autism. However, this is simply triggered by false reports, giving the public unnecessary scares and an increase in awareness of autism. The second is a link made between the swine flu vaccine in 2009 and narcolepsy, which was true. However, this was an isolated case as the immense pressure of World Health authorities for pharmaceutical companies to create a vaccination in massive quantities has compromised the safety of vaccines. The manufacture of vaccines is a complicated process which involves the World Health Organization, vaccine manufacturers, and regulatory authorities. This is a tedious process which is completed in 5 to 6 months in best case scenarios. Another worry that parents have is the issue of vaccine overload. A reluctant mom sends her child for a vaccination according to a schedule. The extent of disease transmission has been aggravated with the prevalence of international air travel. Vaccines is hence important to protect both the individual and the society. An individual who is vaccinated can resist attacks from foreign pathogens. These groups of people include cancer patients and people who are born with weak immune systems. The anti-vaccine campaign caused a drop in the MMR vaccine coverage in England, resulting in an outbreak and the first death caused by measles in 10 years. Herd immunity is a status achieved when a community is able to resist an infection and spread of the disease due to a majority of the population being vaccinated. This can prevent epidemics which eventually lead to the eradication of disease. The successfulness can be seen in the global eradication of smallpox in 1979 and the potential eradication of polio left endemic in 3 countries. Constantly bothered with rising healthcare costs? The only solution is this: don't fall sick. How? By investing in vaccination, which is much cheaper. You can save yourself from having to pay hefty medical treatments. By ensuring health of individuals, resources can be channeled to education, which ultimately leads to more productive workers.